the definition of being successful is doing something that you really are passionate about and that you really love. And in the restoration industry, I feel so fortunate that I feel like I found that very early on. I think that a lot of the success that I have had has been because of that. And, you know, it's like, I don't feel like I have to get up and go to work every day. I feel like I get to do what I'm passionate about and what I love. And I don't think that a lot of people get that. A couple of things that really helped me in times when things might have been a little tough, when I was especially first starting out, was to, you know, have mentors and coaches. That I had several that helped me through different parts of growing in the industry, if you will, and business and growing within myself. And one of the things that I remember that I took away from one of my very first mentors is that you don't think you have to do things the way they've always been done. So I kind of adopted that early on, and that's been kind of my mantra. And I just really love what we get to do in this industry when we get to serve others. I think that a big part of my success, if you will, in the industry has been those people that I surround myself with. And my team has always been a very important, integral part of my company. And I have always wanted to be surrounded by people that were much smarter than me and much better at doing the things that I am. And I think that that has been kind of key, that our clients have been taken amazing good care of. But I think that it also helps me because it encourages me, and I've always got somebody there to lift me up. And it's not easy, you know, being in business for yourself, let alone being in this industry can be challenging at times. The hours are long, sometimes the work is tough, and being surrounded by people who really get that and support you in all of your dreams and your visions, I think are really huge. So I think it's definitely important to make sure that you have the right people around you and that you have someone like a coach or a mentor who can help you figure out the answers when you don't know them yourself.
To what or to whom do I owe my success in restoration? I think it's important to understand that we all define success differently. And when I was in one of my previous jobs, one of the sales trainers introduced me to a concept that I have been able to apply to almost every job I've had since. And that was, if you want to be successful, focus on helping other people become successful. Help them, elevate them, and assist them in becoming a better version of themselves. That being said, I am a product of all the people who have poured into me and taken chances on hiring me or investing in me, not the least of which were my ex-husband. We owned a construction company together. My first boss in restoration took a leap because I had no experience in that field necessarily, but he supported my growth and we grew together, and we will forever be friends. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the people who recognize success in the industry and push it forward so that other people can join in. And if I can just be a part of other people's journey to success, then I consider that a win.
Hi, this is Lisa Cordasco with New Crystal Restoration. I'm making this video on a very chilly day in the New York metro area. We're expecting a snowstorm, so that will bring upon the opportunity for us to help customers with pipe breaks and storm damage restoration. Since 1960, our family-owned business has helped property owners with disasters such as those. I started out, oh my goodness, decades ago working with my dad. He founded the first restoration company in our markets in 1960, and it's been an honor and a privilege to help people in our local community. Being a woman in restoration has been an amazing opportunity for me. I see each and every day how our hard work and effort pays off by helping so many people when a disaster strikes. It's a great business. It's a great way to help people. And it's been a legacy for us to continue, as my dad was a pioneer founding our first restoration company in our market. So go girls, you can do it. Thank you so much for an opportunity to talk today. And here's to a great 2022.
I think success comes in many forms. Some would say spiritual, family, relationships, wealth, and career. And I would agree that a balance of these things has the ability to make any individual feel successful. In my restoration career, I attribute success to two primary things. Number one, never be above anyone else. No matter where you are on the career ladder, success comes when you are willing to get on anyone else's level and teach them or bring them up to you. And number two, education or learning. I will never think I know enough. There's always something else to learn, and there's always people around that I can learn from.
I would contribute my success to many different things. First, others. I have had so many other people along the way that have shared their time and their knowledge with me, just great mentors and great teachers. Have to give credit to my parents. They instilled in me a hard work ethic, and they have always been my cheerleaders and supported me through the years of my career. I would have to give credit to just hard work itself, put in the time and get the experience. I have been so blessed in my career to have many different experiences that have just added to the depth of knowledge that I have. And I'm just so grateful for all of those who have helped me along the way. This isn't a journey that I've done by myself. It's been a collection of many people and their time and their efforts as well.
There are a few things that I attribute success to, and the first is a commitment that I made to our company's culture many years ago, long before culture was a cool buzzword. I knew in my heart that if I wanted to make this a great company, that I had to make it a place that I wanted to be every day, and I couldn't expect anyone else to want to get out of bed and enjoy coming to work every day that if I wasn't leading by example. And so that's what I did. And I had a lot of people tell me that the time and money and effort that I was placing on these culture initiatives would not pay off, but one day they did, and then they never stopped paying off for us. And our company culture is rooted in our mission and our values, and every thought, every word, every action must be rooted in those mission and values. And everybody has to be in alignment on that. So that's number one for us. Number two is personally, I had to change what my definition of success was. I think the traditional view is if you have a nice car, a nice watch, and you have a huge company, if you're a titan or a thought leader, then that means you're successful. And don't get me wrong, I like to be known for what I think, but I really want you to think about what I do. Whenever you think of Katie Smith, I want you to say, she knows how to get stuff done. And so I had to shift where I was searching for inspiration and wisdom. And my mentors are mostly women in their 70s, 80s, and 90s in my community that have built careers while raising families. They've contributed to their community. They've impacted a lot of people. More importantly, they show up in time of need, and they know how to care for people. And they have, that resting, joyful face and this deep inner peace. And I thought, I want that deep inner peace too. And so once I shifted my mindset to really commit to being a person who serves others before I serve myself and being impactful and showing up for people, it changed my life. And so that's what I attribute my success to.